Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. The forehead is still here doing more Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail stuff. This is going to be my unlock and first time doing the Arcadian, the normal version. Just put the whole thing in one flop, probably like an hour and a half long video. I imagine each raid plus quest probably takes 20-25 minutes, I guess. I'm not sure. I have the quest names all written down. There's 6 quests, but only 4 raids, 4 bosses. So we'll see. Quest number 1 of the Arcadian series. A new challenger appears. The stylist stranger is eagerly looking around. I think it was eagerly looking about or around, whichever. What sounds more fancy? Oh, that mustache, though. Oy, oy, oy. Lalafell mustache. Oi, I found you at last. You, my good sir, were born to be a star. Okay. I'll introduce myself. I am Metem, head of strategic management at Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise for entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is the Arcadian, a combat arena. And it is there that we host the Ascension Arcadia Championship. It's the pinnacle for fighters in Alexandria, and I want you to be among them. Why does he have a cowboy hat? He's in like this crazy futuristic cyberpunk setting, and he's got a cowboy hat on. That's some like weird neon hat. As you may have heard, circumstances have forced us to close the arena's doors for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Her Majesty's tragic passing has left our citizens disconsolate. Unable to be consoled? By providing them with gripping entertainment, it is our hope to help them to forget their cares for a while. Ah, yes, the old distraction technique. If we were to accomplish that, however, it will not be to show them what they have seen countless times before. No. They need to see something new. Someone new. Who better than he who would not only protected... And who better than he who not only protected our citizens from the king's army, but struck down the king himself? That was you, yes? So it was. And so, for our strength and valor, the president of the Federation has marked you to be the Arcadian's next great star. Just imagine it. An upstart, the people's protector, arrives on the scene and challenges the Arcadian's mightiest to rise up as a grand champion. What could be more gripping, I ask you? Okay. I like his earring, though. For your part, you will naturally be well compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer awaits you after each and every victory. Canonically working in the loot grind. It's kind of fun. I dare say this has you enticed, though you needn't make up your mind right away. If you are keen to test your strength and win rich rewards, then come to the Arcadian at the end of this avenue. The attendant will show you in. With that, I bid you farewell for now. I shall look forward to a favorable response. Yep. It's a giant GPU. Even if technically, I guess, the fan systems are actually probably practical. Although, we're kind of like in the air. The Solution 9 is a giant, like, Jetsons tower building. Where there's the big tower section on the ground that has all the electricity and all the lightning energy that gets sucked into it. I mean, it's a big platform city. Which It's just magic that it stays up because all this is supported just by that one column. But it's magic. It's freaking electrope. It's fake anime metal. Ah, hey, Master Matim is expecting you. If you follow me, I'll take you to him. Okay. Can you just normally go inside like this outside of the quest, or does the quest only let you go in when you're doing it? Like, go into these rooms or whatever. I wonder if this icon is going to change for the second half and then the final third. Since raid series are always broken up into 4 bosses, 4 bosses, 4 bosses. I wonder if they'll have different logos. My hair is being annoying because I have my fan on super high because it is so hot. You came. I guess I take it you will fight in the Arcadion. I'll be the first to welcome you to the fold. Now then, I shall explain to you. Aha. Bosses 1, 2, and 3. I've seen the key art. And the memes. I do know the first and second bosses. I have watched videos about them and watched Mr. Happy do it live. I know the third boss is a bomb based on the key art. There's fire, but I have no idea what the fight is like. And then I have 0 idea what the last boss is. We'll see if you got some fight in you, I suppose. Still, you'd only be so strong with that being a soul shifter. You wouldn't last long against any of us. Good thing it's going to be an 8-on-1. Well, aren't you just a treat? I look forward to meeting you on stage. Meet weaponized K-pop, the boss. Pretty much. That's pretty much what the boss is.
You're a puny candle before my roaring flame. Make it to me and I'll blast you out of the ring.
A little too much echo on that guy. His armor looks a bit Heavensward-ish though, because the textures versus the other two. Okay. They're called soul shifters. That's when they have when they use their, I don't know what the freaking thing is called now. The regulator, and they use it to suck up beast souls, I believe. Plus some of the fighters you will face. They are all characters, as you can see. But I hope you do not take offense to their words. Consider it their way of welcoming you to the Arcadion. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I have mentioned, the Ascension Arcadia Championship is a fighting competition. It's WWE, but in Final Fantasy. It's like a wrestling match, basically. The realm's mightiest duke it out in a bid to become the grand champion. I have no doubt that all Alexandrians will be captivated by your journey as a challenger and cheer you on as you fight your way up the ranks. Speaking of ranks, the fighters in the Arcadion are divided into 3 tiers: light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. Why isn't it just called lightweight? Why is it called light heavyweight? They're not heavyweights. If there's a heavyweight division, I don't know. That's how it's actually. It's probably how it's actually done in real life too. Why is it not just lightweight, cruiserweight, heavyweight? Is calling the division you're in lightweight demeaning or rude or something? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Stop asking questions. Why? Hey, I know nothing about wrestling or boxing or MMA fighting or anything like that. I have no idea, which is obviously clearly inspired by. The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all the tiers and thereby rise up as the grand champion. As a rookie, your campaign begins in the light heavyweight tier, where you must defeat your 3 rivals ranked therein. And then, goodness gracious me, I almost forgot to mention the most important thing. The Arcadion has its own repository of feral souls, which our fighters utilize in battle. So potent are these souls, they alter the fighters' very forms, lest you wonder. It is the potency of the souls employed that separates the champion's 3 tiers. It's fine. Yeah, Snake Man from the dungeon. The one time we saw a soul shifter, and the crazy beast monk lady that we saw during the MSQ as well. Even though she didn't fully transform, she just got crazy strong temporarily with the beast eyes, I guess. So we've seen one and then a sort of one. Lightweight is actually a different division than from light heavyweight. I'm confused even more though than I was beginning. Now, I've given you to understand you do not use a regulator. Even when you faced the king, you did not rely on souls of any kind. That is most impressive indeed. Be that as it may, it would be egregiously unfair for you to compete with naught to balance the scales. Fortunately, here at the Arcadian, we also have the souls of former champions in storage. Oh. That's the lore reason why you don't use Azim's Crystal and you're not with other adventurers. You're fighting alongside other souls of champions past. Okay. That's kind of cool to like weave in the gameplay to the story. You will use them to create allies to fight alongside you. And to make sure they work with you like a well-oiled machine, we will draw upon your memories to fine-tune their appearance and abilities to your liking. To my liking? So the Rogan that shows up in a thong is to my liking? No. No, it is not. No. No. To someone's liking, but not to mine. No, no, no. See, I'm saying no. It's like a lot like the Endless, or like the arcane manifestation of Galul Jaja. In a way, it's kind of like the Endless. And we could do that with our Azim's Crystal as well. Endless? But familiar with the term, but I assure you there is nothing untoward in the technique we employ. It simply brings forth a temporary simulacrum. For the purposes of evening the odds, I believe 7 of these simulacra should suffice. What do you think? I mean, it's neat. It's a neat way to build in the raid to 8-man. Using souls for entertainment is wrong, or the souls in your repository should be set free. I don't know. What does it say if you tell him to set him free? I expected that you might harbor reservations about the use of souls. Those who hail from outside the barrier often do. And so I have a proposal, an additional incentive, if you will. For each victory you claim, I shall release the souls of those who fought beside you. You, my friend, will be the star who brings fresh change to the Arcadian. They even weave in that every time you go, it's a different assortment of people. But if you go in with the same 8 people, whatever. So what say you? Are you willing to fight under those terms? Curious. The game knows your dark thoughts. No, just Metem apparently knows your dark thoughts and the stuff they employ. Now, if a whole bunch of like cute bunny girls and cat girls show up, then you know, sure, we're on the right path. Maybe even like Elizin is fine. Even Hurer is fine. Even Hrothgals is fine too. But you're to get the spectrum of Final Fantasy XIV player is super armored edgelord, guy playing a scantily clad cat girl, or the mischievous evil Lalafell. Where do you fall in the spectrum? Excellent. Now I'll tell you more about the Arcadian, but let us save it for after your first bout. After all, it'd be pointless if you end up losing straight away. Sure, I guess it's true. Lalafell supremacy. Wait till you get to the last fight. I mean, we'll see. With that, I officially welcome you as a fighter of the Arcadian. When you are ready to take the arena, you need but say the word. By completing matches in the Ascension Arcadian Championship, you may earn valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with... How do you pronounce her name again? What the... Hui Hui. Who... It's Hai Hui. Hai Hui? Some of the names in this... Some of the names in this expansion are something else, man. They are something else, something else. All right. It's going to be R1 or match 1, Arcadian 1, normal. The Claw in the Dark. Mentem gazes at you expectantly. You're ready then. Excellent. Rest assured, I will be here to guide you in the beginning. Oh. Cutscene me? Mm-hmm. Now, I shall introduce your first opponent. Pray look at the monitor. And it's the Black Cat. Ah! I love these like Mega Man loading screens. These are all on the media site without the text on the bottom. But the actual screen we just saw there is on the media site. They're very Mega Man. I love it. Yes, here is Black Cat, feared as the Claw in the Dark. That's right. She's the only one who took your measure earlier. While she's still a rookie herself, you'd be wise not to underestimate her. She has real talent and is expected to go far. Like her hair. Her pharaoh soul is Kath Palug, a terrible feline said to have pushed a legendary hero to his limits. With its power, she becomes unimaginably nimble, and her very claws can rend steel. You need to keep your wits about you. Music's kicking in. Now, you should know that the ring is uniquely configured to complement the fighting style of your foes. It is in the order to provide the audience with a spectacle. After all, we're first and foremost in the business of entertaining. Hinting that every arena is different per boss. On a similar note, I should mention that I also the commentator for matches. Leave it to me to squeeze every drop of excitement out of your fight. We do have a lot of other sayings. Have there been compilations yet of all the different things the announcer can say during the fight? I'm sure there's only so many. Based on if you get hit, if you fall off, if you die, if you get res, something like that. There's only so many. But that's still cool that there's an announcer during the fight. Now I wonder, is that going to be in Savage? I'm expecting no announcer in Savage because that could get real tiresome. Because you're learning a fight and you keep hearing the same dialogue lines. You voice channel, I guess, but that'd be kind of annoying. But we'll see. No Savage for like another, what, over a week? Yeah, next Tuesday is Savage. Now then, you had best see to your preparations. May you emerge victorious in your debut in 9 days. If your party perfectly dodges mechanics too? Ah. Yeah, it's not constant. Yeah, there are some. Aha. Arcadian. Well, it's the Academia Arcadian... Whatever. The Ascension Arcadia Championship. That's what I was wondering. We don't have a naming convention for this yet? Are we going to call these like AAC 1 through 12? Because that's what it's called in game. This one is also match 1. You're introduced to your first opponent, Black Cat, the very same prideful girl whom you met earlier. Mentem explains that she uses the soul of Kath Palug, a legendary feline said to have fought an ancient hero of their world. Once utilized, her claws will grow sharp enough to rend steel, and her agility will be unmatched. You will need to remain on your toes if you are to come out of this match a winner. Yeah, M1 through 4 or R1 through 4. That's what I'm curious. But I also don't know if we're going to get, are we going to get, is it going to be 12 matches? Or since we're going to go cruiserweight and then heavyweight. So keeping it like R1 through 12, Arcadian 1 through 12, versus changing up the naming convention every raid tier would be a little strange, I feel like. But we shall see. Speaking of cats, thank you, Kitty. This is being recorded live, of course, and then put back up for archival purposes. So if you want to watch Final Fantasy XIV stuff live, then link will be down below on YouTube. So here's the first one. At Matem's invitation, you have entered the Ascension Arcadia Championship, a competition in which the greatest fighters of Alexandria face off in a bid to become the grand champion. Your opponents wield feral souls to augment their strength. Soul shifters. So you in turn must use the simulacra of past warriors to balance the scales. Bob, in my story right now, you're a simulacra. You're to be matched against the Black Cat, a fellow rookie harnessing the power of Kathpalug. Yeah, sure. Kathpalug. Yeah, I just don't know. Sometimes it's easy to get the naming convention for these raids. Not every single one has been cut and dry, though, because they are determined, of course, in the original naming convention, the first one, by Square Enix. But since the acronym for the raid is the AAC, I could also see argument that it's just AAC 1 through 12. But then if it's match 1 through 4, and then it changes again and goes match 1 through 4, and then goes match 1 through 4, because you'll have light heavyweight M1, 2, 3, 4, cruiserweight M1, 2, 3, 4. But that's not gonna, that's a little too confusing. So I could see match 1 through 12. But then you have to then convert the fact that like match 7 is actually cruiserweight 3, right? So I don't know. Because this one, let's see, it's AAC light heavyweight M1. Match 1. Well, yeah, maybe calling it the AAC doesn't flow off the tongue. Just call it AC. It's AC 1 through AC 12. Yeah, that's what it is actually. Mm-hmm. So did you get summoned in here? Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah, yeah.
A rookie on the rise with razor-sharp claws. The ferocious feline, Black Cat!
Ding. Swoosh. Ready for cat puns?
You're ready to be ripped to shreds.
There are lots of cat puns. I might need to turn the voice dialogue up.
First opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I sharpened these just for you.
Half rooms.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oh, again? Okay.
Can you dodge this, I wonder?
Oh, okay. And these are the star patterns. Yep.
Try this.
Bob got blasted. I can see how some of these songs are gonna get stuck in your head. That's for certain.
These claws rendle!
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver.
She do be jumping? In normal, there's always one platform. My ring. There's always one platform that doesn't break.
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
Going up!
Oh, she picks me. Give me that one. It's a weird mechanic. It's like walk forward at the right angle to get. Bleh! That's fun. You gotta make sure you don't fall on one that's cracked already, because then you die. Actually, does it a lot of times. Is that 4 times now? Bleh. Oh, then knockback. Just gonna sure cast it. Got close just in case. Okay. I don't know if the ring stayed that way the whole time.
I'll gut you like a cod!
Ah, devour. It doesn't one shot though. Does it just hurt? Just gives you the bleed? That is too catchy. Oh no. That's good though. Right, when I weaponized cape off, yeah, that's the boss. That's boss 2. Oh, she's gonna slide. Oh, my audio just blinked there. Did you guys hear that? Like the track blipped out for a moment. It can happen.
These claws rendle!
Okie dokie. The same thing. This one. The black mage knows what's up. Oh no! Other black mage! Other black mage! No!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
To me, echo of my soul!
Oh. She has a copy? Oh, and the copy can do... She just Hadouken us? I wonder if this knockback's even going to be in Savage. I feel like it could be like almost like a limit cut type mechanic with the knockbacks and the blasts, but it's probably going to be very different. Careful, careful. Bob, run forward, Bob. There, that works too. Just needing this again. Otherwise, right here should be fine. No, the Dragoon friend.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Oh dear. I didn't go posh enough with my voice. I thought he'd be more gruff.
Echo of my soul.
But he's clearly a little more like a circus ring performer. All right. A little more ho ho ho, champion. Whoa. I don't think I was gonna get hit by that, so. You got right side leap. A lot of the voices always catch you off guard. Yeah. Because you'd feel they'd be like smaller voices, but they're clearly not. They're not actually that small. No, Bob. Too much Viper. This is the raid wide? Yeah. I'm not sure what the Paladin thought they were going to do with that one. They didn't turn around to get the raid in that one.
Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Oh, he responded to the fact that it was the limit break. That's pretty good. Definitely a little spicier for melee if they're trying to keep up. Ah, the other Black Mage! Oh, okay. This is a little bit precarious. Can you can still, oh, okay, rebuild. But you can still jump here. Like, you can still like, whoa, okay.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Okay. Blech. Oof. Okay. This is a little referee. Ref bot.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Yeah, his voice is a little more like this. Which I guess I should have picked that up from the mustache. He has a little more of that like ringleader circus, like. Nah. Okay.
It's all over. Until next time.
Apparently, I want leggings first. Oh, let's go. I need, how many leg tokens do I need? Is it 2? 4. I need 4 legs. Okay. I think I can only get 2 though, can't I? 2 this week, 2 next week? I don't remember. I'll have to look. I know we want pants and accessories. So we can get rid of piety, and I need another because this is a green ring still. Okay. Sure, you're the last one in. Oh, you can get 4 pants? It's one pair of pants per. Okay. I don't know if there were little different loot tables per boss. Bravo, bravo! You are simply magnificent out there. Gonna have the mustache, see? The president's eye for talent as keen as ever. Wait, the president? So, now you had your first victory under your belt, I shall tell you more about the Arcadian. The championship traces its roots to a time in Alexandria long before the coming of the Turali people. Talking with this kind of voice takes a lot of oxygen. It's very different in the beginning, though, with matches pitting recreated simulacra against each other. There's enough tokens that you can get one of any piece in 1 week. Oh, from the larger pieces. Obviously, the minor slots like boots and gloves only take, what, 2? And accessories are 1 for 1. So yeah, but you can only get 4 tokens a week. Max, 1 token per boss. So, yeah, if I'm doing pants this week and accessories next week, then. That's right, the very same that fought at your side. But with the advent of soul-derived resuscitation, battles to the death between living combatants became the norm, and all without any actual deaths. That's true. Even if you got killed in the ring, you'd have a soul that would just juice you back up with the cadoodle or bobber thingy, the regulator. The contest evolved once more after Zeralja was made king. It was he who proposed to use feral souls to enhance one's flesh, leading to a technology for its being devised. Leading to the technology for it being devised. Translation error? That sounds a little bit weird. So it was that combatants took on the power and likeness of beasts, and the audience experienced newfound heights of excitement. However, when Zeralja raised the banners of war to embark on his conquest, all feral souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadian. What happened afterwards, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by our hands, and shortly thereafter, our beloved queen was taken from us. I mean, so they don't know. Interesting. Or at least, because this is post-MSQ story. So they think taken from us? Okay. It's a bit different. Different on the revisionist history there for what actually happened, I guess. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darkened our hearts. Please, the fan is killing me right now. That is too hot. Some may think it in poor taste to resume our championship now of all times, but it is now most of all that people need cheering up. And as I mentioned when first we spoke, we wish to help them forget their I read too fast. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over our rising rookie? We have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. Needs to be an emote. I can't believe I lost someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? Well, there was 8 of us. Damn it all, I can't leave things like this. Oh. Say, would you mind if I wash you for a while? Don't worry, I don't have any hard feelings. I'm just curious, that's all. About what you can do. Well, I hit glare a lot. And then sometimes I hit bigger glare. Other times I throw a big old blood lily. You know. Be my guest, as long as you don't get underfoot. Be my guest? You can just go watch from the stands. Oh, Yeah, there were no beast soul fusions until Zeralja, yeah. Before that, it was just souls. Just the souls of their deceased or dead. They would use to juice themselves back up, yeah. Which is, I guess, the normal way it's happened, because you see that one time in the MSQ where someone just needs some extra souls and they can't get any. Because they're just like a farmhand. They don't want to just die working on the farm. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be watching you quietly. As fickle as a feline, that one. But I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. We're going to get some critical hit materia. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready. Round 2. Sweet Poison, aka weaponized K-pop. You'll know soon enough. I've heard the song. It's been linked in Discord. I've seen the memes. Attempt to introduce you, or you introduce your next opponent even. Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Cutscene? Yeah. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. Yep. Oh, God. This is Honeybee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadian. As you can doubtlessly guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee, and an extremely venomous one at that. Rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. For in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromones of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. Those who fall under her spell delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. Which is why the audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in holograms. It wouldn't do to have hundreds of people be enthralled. You want to get primals? That's how you get primals. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she might claim, you're in for a bad time. Wow. It may be so, but I have faith that you'll prevail. Now sally forth and show us your mettle. Oh my gosh. Should I crank up the music? Should I crank it up? Gotta crank it up. All right, match 2, now accessible. Let's see how you hold up this time without a feral soul. All right. Bested Black Cat, you prepare to face your second opponent, Honeybee Lovely. With the pheromones of a queen bee and the charm of a songstress, she enthralls her foes before finishing them with deadly venom. If you are to resist her charms, you must steel yourself for a captivating confrontation. Okay. Let us see. I have some information about this one as well. I watched Mr. Happy do it. I watched him do the first 2, and then I stopped watching when he was first doing it because didn't want to get spoiled on the harder fights, because normally the penultimate and then of course the final boss will be the spiciest stuff on Savage. So the interesting thing about this fight is it's definitely very beesy. There is quite the mechanic that she does twice. Her big, like, everything, tons of telegraphs and madness amount of nonsense on the screen. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. Oh my God, the arena is ridiculous. What the hell? Like stuffed animals and stuff around the arena, I guess. Yep. Oh no. Uh-huh. See, I told you we're gonna get it.
This starlet with a sting, the adorable but deadly, sweet but poisonous, honey bee lovely.
She still kind of looks like herself versus Black Cat. Interesting. Even though she has extra appendages and her feet are all body horror. Okay. Look at the arena floor, how many sections there are. Song is a lot.
The Honeybee Lovely Show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience.
Oh, she is kind of southern. That makes sense.
Submit to your lovely queen.
Oh, okay.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark. Beautifully dodged.
Oh, beautifully dodged. Ooh, dual tank buster cone. This just means it's just a donut. Okay.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
This mechanic.
Now to savor the sweet sting of Honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
Oh gosh. The arena also multiple changes. You can't go to 3, right? You just can't go to 3 of these. So I've already done 2 mechanics. So I have to dodge. Oh gosh, it's near. No! I didn't.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
Oh, someone got. Oh, near raid. Oh, big frontal. Okay.
I'll make you mine.
The draw on that one was. Oh. Shiva. Oh crap. I'll send him for a deploy, I guess.
Is everyone having a good time?
And then finale. Okay. Ew. Yeah, okay. That's not too bad the first time. If she does it again, it's probably going to be more complicated. That's how those kind of mechanics go.
A little taste to make it interesting.
Oh, but now her stinger, or she's coated with poison, so it's spread after this? Oh. Oh. Drop AoEs and spread. Yep.
A fearsome venom strike.
No hard feelings if I kill you?
What? No hard feelings if I kill you. Okay, but each time she's gonna have something with her stinger. Oh crap. That was a tiny little spot.
What? Oh, you're kidding me. It didn't work?
It did not work.
B is for brilliant.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
Oh, is this bow ties? Oh no. The free charges or whatever I'm gonna call them. All right. We gonna do her big thing again now? What? Oh, this might be bow ties.
What a delightful battle this is. We're just getting
Yep.
started.
Honeybee live, second time. Okay. Figured as much.
Who's my obedient little bee?
We have 2 soaks, 3 soaks. I got one over here. This love mechanic's probably going to be pretty tricky and savage, I imagine. There might be a lot of things to dodge to not get mind controlled. Oh. Near phase with ground drops. Cut myself off there a little bit.
Your support means the world to me, everyone.
Okay. I think it was roughly the same. Unless she did something in a little bit out of order that time compared to the first one. Oh, watch out for the busters.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
No, there's a Calcabrina doll in the background. Get out of here.
Break you to a bloody pulp.
Okay. Just can't get hit 3 times in the pink phase. Blech. Poof. Refbot is going to be a toy or a minion.
To the challenger.
The challenger. Oh gosh. That bard just woke up, came to raid. Just put on his slippers and grabbed his bow. Oh, I'm literally, no one else is here.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, everyone else left. All right. Legs, and I can't loot anything else. So I'll just leave. No one needed loot? Anyone else in that group didn't need any loot? Wow. I know Bob might not have needed it, but 6 other people didn't need anything? All right. You are something else. Victory goes to the challenger. What a performance that was. I know you could do it, my friend. I think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. Wait, if he needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponents better than most. If Bay is willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. Oh, you just have to partner up and fist bump with Black Cat? You're like, yeah, sure. I'd be happy to have Black Cat in my corner, or I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I have a choice. Yeah. Don't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yaana. Look forward to working together. Hello, Yaana. Are those contacts or your real eyes? She has like split eyes. Obviously, she has cat eyes because she's the Makote, but they're split north and south hemispheres with like 2 different colors, which is normally Usually it's just the one eye is different color than the other eye. Hello, Yaana. Dun, 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 dun. Young though she is, Yaana is a certified fighter of the Arcadian. With her knowledge of your opponents, I believe she is a sound choice for your second. I don't know why. That's how you get into the persona. You have to do the Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy. It's far more comfortable than this dreary old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I will excuse myself. I shall see you again when it is time for the match. Crit. Doesn't really matter what pentameld material I get because I have to buy a whole bunch anyway. Well, with my crystal clusters. Oh, okay. Little extra middle quest here. What is this? Is this going to be like a reflection copy of like Zloey? Let's see. We have another quest here, sort of in the middle of everything. It's called Yaana's Yarn. Yaana is keen for a change of scenery. I didn't see what yellow materia that was. Is it 5 just like tenacity materia? Oh boy. All right then, follow me. Gym isn't too far from here. Nope, cutscene. Oh, hey, aren't you Bae, the fighter who doesn't use the regulator? All the neon hair. Dude, I love the like the purple fade checkered black like Harlequin leggings. It's so cool. Don't only fight but win without using a feral soul. You're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering for you from now on. I was surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. That hat's very big. Your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too. I just know it. Okay. You heartless fiend! How dare you embarrass our sweet honeybee like that? I hate you! Ah, the duplicity of man. Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. Be begging for mercy come your next match. All right, bud. Good lord. Oh, okay. My, the fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out a frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use their energy. This Elves looks like a zombie. Badu, excuse me, something of a storyteller, and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I'd love to ask you a few questions. What, you're a black cat? What are you doing? Keeping company with a bloke who just beat you? Oh, why you lost? You don't have any pride. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. No, he puts on a show like Wicked Thunder. Oh, 4th boss? This is never ending. Let's get out of here. Okay. Or is that a tease to like the cruiserweight or something? Like a later on encounter. Obviously, it can't be her sister on the 3rd match. So we managed to slip away. Come on. The gym's over here. Respect for her for working out and putting the pump on with those nails. She has quite the nails. Like those would be hazardous to working out. I guess anything that has to do with lifting weights. Probably plenty of things she can do without it, but she can't even make a fist because she would just stab herself. They're crazy. I can't even. Why? There's so many. Sorry. There we go. And here it is. Tri-Tails Training, the home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live, and the basement is where I train. And don't be shy. Go on and make yourself comfortable. We can do some like training mini games. Please don't make me do push-ups or sit-ups. I did Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, okay? I even did hard mode when I had to redo them. No push-ups or sit-ups. No pull-ups. No squats. Oh! Look at the little cat girl. Oh my god. Pleasure to meet you, mister. My name is... I guess it's Naomi. Naomi. Not M-N. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanking him for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you may have pieced together, I have two sisters, and though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tyrol. Ah. They happened to be in Yasulani when the dome appeared, ended up trapped. Here, they took up work as hunters, and they were always opposed to regulators, never wore them, and one day they went out and never came back. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you're adverse to using souls. Well, I'm not from your reflection. We, on the other hand, don't see a problem with the practice. So, at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. Only because they weren't wearing regulators when they passed that we can still remember them. Oh, true. Because they wouldn't have been removed from the system. Interesting. Whether we're better or worse off for it, I can't say. Yep. I was too little to understand what happened, but I've heard the story from my sisters. So when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. Hey, I say this knowing your stance. You won't consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself, should the worst come to pass? I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Naomi. It's a question of culture and upbringing. Rather than talk about such things, you should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now. Hey, this is call for drinks. We've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? Energy tonics. Is the one that turns you into a Super Saiyan with a rainbow aura? The one we had from the MSQ? They're celebrating even though you lost? Siblings, am I right? Oh, just slamming down some... Oh! Okay. We've only got energy tonics. This is cute, though. And the texture work on that can looks crazy. The big one looks really weird from far away. So, after after what that delightful fan said outside earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name's Eutrope? Or just Eutrope? Probably Eutrope. Eutrope? And she rose to be the top contender in the heavyweight division. Oh, so she's in tier 3. She became a fighter. She became a fighter to look after me and Naomi first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. Okay, so she's later down the line. So she's boss 9, 10, 11, or 12 in the series, I guess, if she's heavyweight. Probably surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind on. She was a natural at combat. On top of that, she mastered how to wield electrope. Mastered it, you say? Hold on. I've just a thing. Oh? Like a demo reel of a boss down the line? Oh! Wicked Thunder was her name. her ring name. She harnessed the Levensteed's soul. Oh no, this is going to be, this is boss 4? But we're in the light heavyweight division, and she said heavyweight. Now I'm just more confused. See? Lightweight, cruiser, heavy. Because you said heavyweight, but technically it's our division then, because it's the light heavyweights. Even though, what? Because this picture is on the media site. That's all I know, is the Mega Man pose. So she harnessed the Levensteed soul in conjunction with Electrope and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight, but I could never emulate her fighting style. Or, oh, so they showed her here and on the media site, but she is heavyweight, so she's not part of... interesting. So the media site debates then. Gotcha. The thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. Oh. She was so close to being immortalized, too. Okay, so if she's heavyweight, it should be put her in tier 3. But they put her picture on the media site. So I thought she was the 4th boss, but she's not. So now I'm even more blind on that one. That's okay, but I guess because she's just part of the quest line. It's that image. All right. All right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight at the age of 20 are immortalized. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. Only to 20? When do they start? Like, how young do you start fighting? You 18 years old, you fight for 2 years, you're immortalized. Boom. I guess. This comes with, well, it's just Japanese protagonist age. They're always like 15 or 16 years old. It's just how it is. Or 11, I guess. If you're Ash. in that realm. You're 11 for 30 years. Comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residences on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Have we been there? Those are very nice. At least I think we've been there, but we went to those crazy apartments in the Everkeep. Eutrope threw all that away when she vanished. Just can't wrap my head around why. But that's enough reminiscing for now. Can't be long now before your next match. Let's head back to the Arcadian. All right, let's go back. Let's go fight the fire bomb guy. Good luck. Please be careful. Interesting that, because I'm surprised there was no way they wove in the fact that we have a different type of soul. Because canonically we can get knocked down, but then we get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Because we can revive. Because that's not like we don't die and like that's it, right? So I don't know. I don't know if they didn't bring it up, so they wove a lot of gameplay systems into the story already for how this is all set up, but they didn't want to put that into the story then. It's okay. I was surprised. Because before it was all like Heidelin's power or the Echo or whatever. And clearly the MSQ still had at least the Echo in it. How'd you? It's already back. Here we go. I'll do my best to support you as your second. By doing what exactly? What are you going to do? I mean, you told me information. That's about it. That's more or less all that happened there. What can you do during the bout? You can't help me during the fight. That would be cheating. All right then. Match 3, Vile Heat. Yaana's excitement is palpable. If you win this next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Oh, see, that's a weird conceit too. This is the champion. So there isn't actually 4 matches. So we know that as a player, there's always 4. There's always 4 raid bosses, 4, 8, 12 between 3 tiers. And so I know it was a 4th one, but now I was confused because I was like, there's still another boss after that, right? So I guess there's something that's going to happen after the 3rd one that becomes the 4th boss, but isn't part of the AAC. Okay. I was confused for a little there while I was reading earlier. Let's get everything we've got. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Now take a look at your opponent. Okie dokie. Wait, can our character even make like the crazy tongue out face? How very Junkrat of you. Can we even do that with an emote in game? It's pretty wild. That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, Brute Bomber. What a name. Uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all that he touches. But that'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who'll do anything and everything to win. The rules be damned. Countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. You'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brute Bomber too. Now, go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring and come back here a new champion. And that flanger effect right now is going crazy. The what a different aesthetic from Honeybee to Brute. Soken and his music team probably had a lot of fun making very, very different. Each theme song, all these have unique theme songs, are all very different. I believe in you. Blast the Brute Bomber out of his own ring and become champion. All right. It's like literally a cage match with fire. The time has come for your title match against the Brute Bomber who wields the explosive power of a Bomb King. He did not become champion by playing by the rules. And if you are to bring this despised heel low, you must be prepared to face all that he may bring to bear. Okay. Oh, instant queue? All right. Here we go. Match number 3. There we go. Dude, look at this. And we're up by one of the huge fans. That makes sense now. The fans for venting all the fire. Uh-huh. Pretty good glams.
Tonight he explodes in the ring once more. The man you love to hate with a fiery passion, the Brute Bomber!
It's got some like Akuma energy going on right now. There's also like a sprinting of fire giant from Elden Ring. Okay, so there's... And that music is going crazy. There's...
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muffled
That voice
his way
makes
into the
sense.
ring.
I'll blow you to smithereens. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. All right, all right, all right.
Even I felt
Is that a
one. Oh,
split
but the
tank
giants are
buster?
still standing.
Hmm. Half rooms? Oh, 3/4 rooms. So it goes to like here on the floor? Almost. Everyone's moving behind him. Oh. Wait, why does he have poison? I guess because he's a cheater, I guess. This whole thing, he doesn't stick with the rules. These are soak knockbacks? That's interesting. Okay, he do be spinning. Oh, off on my asylum there, but whatever. Well, I don't have to move once. Oh, okay.
That I have a short fuse.
All right, sure, bud. Oh, they're fuses? Oh. Oh. I thought they were like little candy canes at first.
Soldier went down hard.
All right, big room cleave again. Guess you're on the wrong side when you come down from the bomb explosions. It's like just a visual thing. It's hard to kind of see. Okay. They also don't line up with the circles on the ground, which is a little weird. I'm not gonna know the distance.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Oh. Okay. The ref. Combatant?
Out of the way, tin can.
No, Refbot! My beloved.
My word, he just assaulted the referee. The scoundrel.
No more distractions.
So just damage dealt is increased. Oh, Lariat combo now. Is that gonna be 2? Oh, he goes off the tight ropes. Whoa, okay.
A vicious blow. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Off the ropes in the back was kind of cool. Ow. This is the slam the ground thing again? Yeah. The white mage has Lily down, so we're fine. Oh, Lariat combo again. Okay, I see what Mr. Happy was talking about. Sweep. Oh, I got debated. I didn't look at him. Okay, so he can do the same side. All right. Oh, save Bob.
I can't lose. I won't.
Oh, okay. Get some innie outies. This is just emerald weapon. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, he's lariating. Okay, no debate. Does left and right it. Ugh. Just the happy slappy. Oh, they already medica 3'd. Whatever. Woo! Is that one extra hit? Or just because of the doped up buff he's got? Fuses of Fury again. Okay. Oh. And Lariat. Okay, no bait. Definitely doing that combo a lot. I know Mr. Happy said this guy does that combo a lot. Is he AoEing? Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Okay.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I had Voln on me from the previous hit, so I should have Lily Veiled that for sure. That works. That's a good amount of damage. What are those? Oh, the knockback things. You want to like be barely in it? Oh, gross. They all blowing up? Nope, this could hit me though. Okay.
They're back on their feet. Hot grid.
Well, this might be a little rough. Yep. Damn. And he's gonna slay on the ground again. I don't have anything. Damn. Lily Little's gonna save us there because we were so far behind. All right. Because the soak with only a few people was rough.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
So a strangely like nothing fight for a long time. And those last couple of overlaps are a little spicy. So by default, that brings us to like 40k. But it doesn't have the juiced up buff, so.
But the challenger's still standing.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't only does the follow-ups when he goes to phase 2. You'll have all the crowd all the way up. This is really cool. So what if you can angle yourself like this to avoid the other one? Like how... Nope, that puts you into the fire. Okay. So you have to go past... Potentially just go past the other one. I thought I could just sweep between the two, but it does push you too far. Probably a good knockback immune, I guess. Just soak and not get pushed. Probably a little better. He doesn't go to the bounce back yet, does he? He's gonna drink his potion soon, I think, right? Like 60%? That like distorted crowd roaring effect is really cool.
Don't mind me.
Oh, a little before 60%, I guess. Oh, we get to watch Refbot get bopped again.
Out of the way, tin can.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
Just blast through the crowd. Majin Vegeta style. All right, now the combos start. Oh, it was a little too slow.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
Gonna be a little, little closer to the swipe point, I guess. He has the combo again here, doesn't he? Yeah. But it's like right here. Oh, that was one little thingy off. Oh. There's no real like discerning thing on the floor. Doesn't really show you where. Everything on the floor is circles.
I won't.
Now we got emerald weapon. Into all the bombs. Into a lariat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe a debate? Nope.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Yeah, damn. We're under a person, so I'll just wings this, I guess. I got the res, okay. I don't want to use 2 cooldowns for that, but with a person down, we were behind from the team soak, party soak. Oh, okay, so we're dodging up, not left or right. Oh, nope. Another happy slappy. Got a shake there too. It's fine. Shared tank buster. Kaboom! All right, and we're back to where we were moments ago. It's just the bomb knockbacks, but he's gonna lariat into it. So yeah, can we just knock back immune this? Yes. Oh, it's too far forward. Damn it. It's a little tricky with the fact that the ground, like all the circles because of bomb explosions, aren't actually what are being used. Just kind of like just random extra circles. Usually arena floors are sort of part of the spell graphics, but like there's huge other circles that aren't used for normal, so probably a savage thing. It's the same exact layout. I would definitely took our first wipe. I mean, it's the third boss, so It should get a little bit more. Our emerald weapon again. I'm just gonna do this. People get clipped. Be a debate lariat. Nope.
Die!
Whoa, why was that?
They're done. Is it over already?
Why was that so spicy? Just reassure a person, I guess?
They're back on their feet. Hot grit.
Boom! Alright, so just that one overlap was a little... Okay, and then they would have... Bombs exploded, then he would come back. Alright. That one overlap of multiple AoE hits, if you have Vuln, was pretty nasty, but that's okay. I can see what Mr. Happy was commenting on. This guy just kind of does 3/4 rubes a lot of times. Refbot's back.
The match is decided. Victory goes to
To the challenger. The challenger. That fight is awful as melee. He does go to the side of the ring and then also leaves the arena. Like he goes into the firewall, so you can't even hit him. Nope, 97 looks pretty good.
Until next time.
I can't hit the pass button. Anyone else for the Pentantelures? Oh gosh. Pants? Yeah, he jumps away so often. Yeah. That's another reason why maybe Mr. Happy was talking about the lariat combo. Because his first version, he's against the inside. There we go. He's against the inside wall. So you can still hit him. But then when he goes across the wall, he's outside the firewall. Oh, you can still hit him when he's way over here? Is his hitbox big enough? Or does his hitbox technically stop here? So you're just hitting him when you're here, I guess? Because he's all the way over here on the tight ropes. I mean, I'm just hitting him regardless. I just have the position better. Yeah, all these like circular patterns on the floor are all debates. He doesn't do anything with these. Oh, his hitbox just goes to the edge of the arena, so you just hit the air. Because when you're in one of the bomb stacks or whatever here, when you're safe from the sort fuses, you're just hitting here, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, if he actually leaves the arena, his hitbox goes away, that would be really annoying. Though they're probably totally for Savage. Yeah, probably totally for Savage. Yeah. Yep. Okie dokie, let's keep going. You did it. You really did it. Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you. It's truly astonishing that what you can do without a feral soul. With this, you're now the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations. Now, there's going to be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching. So make sure you wear something you don't regret. I'm not going to change. I'm going to wear my armor. I don't know. I mean, I have other glamour plates set up, but like, I'm just going to wear my armor. I could go with my casual armor, which I was wearing for the beginning of Dawntrail. But all the other ones are set up for other healers. We could put on Clive's set, pop the chest out a little bit, you know. Other ones are just tied to other jobs. We could do my previous set, which is kind of Solution 9 themed, the PvP set. Just themed with my colors, my blue and my orange. I gotta see if I can actually add more reverse blue and reverse orange to this set now with the die channels. If these even have... Oh, these only have one die channel anyway. Never mind. Immediately shot down my own idea. Ready? Are you? Well, let's get you on stage for your big moment. Do it as the Tonberry? So I have to do the last fight as Scholar then, you mean? I could just switch to Scholar and do it as Scholar? Oh, that would be cool if it was a voiced cutscene, but it's not. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in the Arcadian, the rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed in about an hour, actually. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the man of the hour, the champion. Sorry, the champion, the unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Bacon. It's not how my name's pronounced, but it's funny. Is it playing Footfalls? No, it's not Footfalls. This is the Dawntrail opening theme. What's it called? Horizons or something like that? New Horizon? Just for this cutscene? Oh, come on. Do the Tonberry for this cutscene. I would have had just a big Tonberry face. It's too much. Hold it right there! Your victory was a farce, and I refuse to accept it. Oh, we're back in the first arena. Guess we're lower in the... Oh my, it appears Brute Bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of his match. He fought with 8 of you. How is that fair? We'll settle this one-on-one, just you and me. Okay. Back in his Street Fighter form. You want to talk about fair? It's supposed to be a one-on-one fight. Fight without your bloody Bomb King. I mean, he's gonna point. It's a 2-on-1 now. Shut your mouths! I make the rules here. Look at my butt. He's lariating even in the cutscene. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay, he got hit by the Levin bolt. What in the world just happened? Ah, okay. So I didn't get you baited, or did I get you baited? That's cool. Playing with the new lighting tech, with the new engine updates. Eutrope? I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder, the heavyweight fighter who suddenly vanished, has returned. And she has one of the Infinity Stones. She has the freaking Tesseract. She's like, I'm Loki. That's cool. I will have your soul. Prepare yourself. What's this? Wicked Thunder has just challenged the unstoppable upstart. The champion. All right. Alas, as much as I wish to bear witness to this clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked after her disappearance. Unable to sanction such a match. Oh. Microphone.
Intriguing. Most
Intriguing.
This voice. It's the president.
I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring, and prepare yourself, upstart.
You heard it here, folks. By permission of the president, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch? Neoteric? Neoteric? That's not a real word. Or the unenhanced warrior. This is an event you cannot afford to miss. She is dripped out. Okay, so I didn't get you baited, but I kind of did. Also, she came in with like, I will have your soul, like she's freaking Shang Tsung. Your soul is mine. That's basically what she did. So she's Catgirl, Shang Tsung / Raiden, because she has lightning, and then she also has the Tesseract. Let's just throw in a whole bunch of these other characters, smash them together. Oh my goodness. The Neoteric Witch. Hold on. It's lookup words with Bay time. Neoteric. Oh, it is a real word? No way.
Neoteric.
Neoteric. It's a real word. I was like, that's fake. It just means new or modern or more recent. A modern person. Okay. That's so it doesn't have anything to do with like space gooby globble blobble blob or electrope or anything. It literally is just, it's a real word. It just means new. So her name is the New Witch, basically. Something like that. I don't know. That's basically what it means. Look at this arena though. Holy crap. Hang on. Getting like a preview before we go in. Look at this freaking arena. Good grief. That's cool looking. All right. Well, last one, round 4. It's not even called a round. It's just the Neoteric Witch. Yeah. All right. Tenacity and piety material. Oh, it was piety. Ugh. And yellow materia is basically worthless in this game. Ugh, gosh. Piety, pentameld materia, barf. Oh, maybe I can see if I can roll it up. Anyway, the Neoteric Witch. Yaana wears a pensive expression. Eutrope, where have you been? And why have you come back now? Yeah, I think her name's probably pronounced like Eutropy. Like entropy, but Eutropy. Now that I'm saying it more times. I'm sorry, it's just I wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. It's a shame your big moment was spoiled, but now that the match has been decided, there's nothing for it but to prepare. As a former heavyweight fighter, yeah, Eutropy is more than a cut above everyone you faced thus far. Even so, having seen how quickly you've climbed up the ranks to become champion, I reckon you're far from overmatched. As Nauni mentioned, Eutropy, or rather Wicked Thunder, harnessed the Levin Steed's soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her ring's a recreation of an imaginary city designed to follow her designed to allow her to use the full use of her powers. It does. I mean, anything Levin is clearly Solution 9 based, but even if you go back farther than that, it's all Ramu. Ramu it's lightning oriented. So her bouts are notoriously so dangerous that there isn't even seating for spectators. And while she's my sister, I'm your second. So you go out there and you win this. Me. I go out there, I win this. Me. So who can just watch it with cameras only? It's really cool that it has a lot of... Oh, it still calls it round 4. I mean, obviously in the raid loadout, but the quest doesn't. Wicked Thunder will be your toughest opponent so far. So far and by far. You have what it takes, May. I know it. Maybe. All right. So what's the actual little lore blurb here? In the midst of your crowning ceremony, you are challenged by none other than the electrifying Wicked Thunder, sister of Yaana and former heavyweight fighter of fame. The Ascension Arcadia president has authorized a special exhibition match for this thunderous clash, and now the realm awaits with bated breath. Wondering who will emerge victorious, the unstoppable upstart or the Neoteric witch? Yeah. Wicked Thunder, the Neoteric witch. Yeah, it's like a titling. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. So the only thing that got me off guard on the previous one was just the double raid wide, the raid wide soak. So the party soak into a multi-hit raid wide. So we'll see what Eutropy has in store for us in match 4. Oh, this is super. It's kind of like the gate of the Golden City also. Yep, the Tesseract, I get it.
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
Oh no. She's got... Okay. She's a cosplay opportunity, I see, just like Barbaricia was. All right. All right. Ooh.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Wrath of Zeus. Okay. That's her raid wide. And another white mage, double white mage. I should have gone Astro. Is it a half room? That's it? Yeah. But her model is crazy.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Is that... Oh. Okay. This is kind of like previous Alliance raid mechanic. So are they only echoing the ability she just did? So there's going to be multiple copies of her in Savage.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as...
Oh, God! Look at that massive cannon. Oh, okay, the ring's just gone. All right. We Athena now. Is that the order she's shooting? Oh, really? I was wondering if I could slide cast that. I have to be a little faster. Okay. Okay. Ah!
Take this!
Uh-oh. Zodiac multi-raid buster. All right. Or an Akhmorn, basically. Basically.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Oh, that's so cool. What the hell?
Oh, wickedly divine!
Those lines, yeah. Dude, the Final Fantasy, the Square Enix team is all about, oh, now they're gonna blow up. Oh, no. They were all about wings this expansion. Oh man, that looks like a limit cut for Savage. Could you imagine different platforms all doing that? You get to move between, dodge into, walk past in like a certain pattern. So you can see mechanics like that that have 2 layers. Something like that. Not always like a limit cut exactly. Hey, it could be a curtain call like mechanic. We're talking about curtain calls earlier.
How's this?
Move from one square, move to the other square, move to a side square, you know, you move to different. Oh, now she's got multi. All right. Here is safe, then move in. Yeah. Oh, she's still doing one. Ah!
Is it over already?
She was still doing one. Another Wrath of Zeus. Little tank buster action.
They're still in it, but for how long?
All right, so that was 5 in a row. New weapon. Nope, cannon again.
I'll erase you.
Shall we shoot the same side in normal, maybe? The song goes pretty hard. This is like anime opening music. Okay, so ABA. Oh, ABAA. B. ABAABB. Then solo spreads. Oh God, please! Should be 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Into the Ockmorn again. Okay. That was still only 3 times, so it doesn't get stronger each time. All right. You know what's going to in Savage. That's got to be like 4, then 5, then 6, and 7. So wings again. So she only has these 2 phases. She probably has another form in Savage, if I'm going to guess. She'll have cannon, wings, and something else. So you're going to do 3 multi-dodges. So here and here. Yep, checkerboard. Very Zerulja. Oh, gosh. Yep. Oh, this is totally going to be some quadrant-based dodging puzzle. Oh, is this not? Okay, there's still a safe spot on the far edge. That's actually super spicy.
The challenger went down hard.
Are those ascending? Yeah, okay. I don't have my... There we go. Oh, she does a Heidelin stomp? All right. Well, I guess she does have cloven feet. She's half freaking Ixian, basically. Because really, so is it always that side for cannon? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So she can do either side. So you want to just hang middle. Oh. Oh. Ah. Line nuke Ockmorn. Oh, God. That's cool. Oh, that's kind of sick. Super anime. Oh, she's tired. Yeah. She's using too much.
I cannot. I must not
Again.
lose.
Uh-oh, I don't have any juice. You have double Medicas and some Raptures, but that's about it. Don't make me have to Medica 1. Oh, yeah, Death of Temperance. We should just keep doing this until we... Oh, wow, okay. So it's just this until you win? But she'll run out of resources. It probably would do more damage, maybe? Maybe there'll be a debuff in Savage, if it's the same thing. Cool, she gets tired after each time, like canonically. That's neat. That's super cool. The whole half-room duplicate thing has been done before, but...
to withdraw.
Oh, little voiced outro? Wait, withdraw.
Turn of events. Wicked Thunder has fled the ring. Our unstoppable upstart is victorious.
Wonder if we'll see her in the next tier. Maybe she's like a recurring. That'd be an interesting idea if the final boss of each of the 3 raid tiers was the same one. Like it got more and more difficult as it went along. That's cool. All right, pants.
It's all over. Until next time.
Until next time. Only rolled a 42 on those. Oh, we got them. Never mind. We're good to go. We got all 4 of the pants. The light, heavy, hollow chausses. When activated, this electrope-powered device from the Arcadian projects a holographic pair of chausses. You look at this freaking room, though. Yeah, they were just watching with the cameras, Dragon Ball Z style. It's pretty wicked. Now, there are other platforms I'm seeing in the normal version that aren't part of the fight at all. So, could be multi-platforms. Oh, is that some of the meme name? Is that a meme name that she has? Fiction? Okay. Uh-huh. Sure, I guess. Could it be decoration? Could be a tease. Very neat. Okay, let's wrap up this story. That was very neat. Very neat, very neat. Thank you for tagging along, Bob. Yeah, you're safe, thank goodness. But for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with Euterpe, but she disappeared again. There's nothing else to do now. Nothing else to do for now. Let's head back to the gym. All right. Yeah, Fiction is pretty good instead of Ixion. Ixion is obviously the... do I even have the Ixion mount? I don't know if I finished getting it. I don't think I did. No. It's the unicorn mount. The Levin unicorn. It's essentially Ramu, but not Centaur. It's just the big freaking lightning unicorn. It's the S rank. From... is that a Heaven's Ward? I think. Okay. Now, I don't think there's like a end quest. Like, there's no post-raid quest, so it's just this last bit here. Naomi will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what she thought of, well, everything. Come on, let's head in. I'm relieved you're unharmed, but what a shock it was to see Euterpe again in that manner. Oh, she just... okay. What's up? What are you doing here? Didn't you just want my soul 5 minutes ago? Oh, no matter. I'm not here to fight you, but to talk to my sisters. Okay. Good. We have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? What exactly have you been doing all this time? Apparently eating souls. I'll explain everything in due course, but if you want to live, Yaana, you need to give up fighting right now. Why? Uh-oh. Is the president doing something nefarious? If you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop Psycho-Oncronus? That's not real. Hold on. No one will be seated while Bay looks up if the word is real or not. Yeah, psychoneurosis? Yeah, sorry, but it's a K. This version is with a K, whereas psychoneurosis, the K could be silent in Final Fantasy. As you...
Psychoneurosis.
That's the real word. So... This is obviously like... If it's psycho... necrosis... with a K instead of a C. So which word is it playing at? Is it necrosis, like dying, like flesh necrotizing? Or is it neurosis, like the split personality issue? Yeah, like rot. Oh, I know. I'm saying that's the word. If you look this up, it autocorrects and just takes out the K. And then it's a real word. With a K, it's not a real word. It's a made up for the purposes of this. So I was just double checking. An irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Yeah. So it's digital scarlet rot. I'll get that. Considering how much Elden Ring we just got done playing. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death, like me. Okay. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So we can get out before it's too late? Yaana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? The life of comfort promised that retirement is the lie woven to exploit us, cover up our deaths. A little bit like a little sprinkling of Hunger Games right there. Little all different little sci-fi blibbly blobblies going on. Okay. I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than new homes, the fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, the regulators are removed, and they are kept in confinement until they die. Without their regulators fitted, Everkeep systems have no way of detecting their death, nor of preserving their memory. I had noticed changes to my body and decided to seek the counsel of the immortalized. When I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, and so I disappeared and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's soul, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be surpassingly dense. Oh, like me. Like yours. I bear you no ill will, but you're my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenged you in the ring. Certain I would claim my prize. I knew the president wouldn't pass up the opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I'd realized. It's the only reason we're having this conversation now. Well, it's also that you're the first tier boss on normal mode. I'm sure you're gonna kick my ass plenty of times on Savage. When we finally get around to beating you in, like, I don't know, 2 months from now or however long it takes us to get to you. Next time, I will have your soul. Interesting how it's next time. I wonder if we fight her again as, like, the 12th boss. Or she could be, like, 9, 10, 11, or 12 if she's heavyweight. Could be interesting to see that kind of a play out. Normally, you don't have a lot of boss overlap where a boss from a previous tier comes back. They're all usually one-offs. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's like a... You fight something early and fight it again later. I guess kind of Eden, because you do technically fight Gaia, but she's E2 or whatever. And then you technically fight her again in part of 12, but only in Savage. So I guess there's kind of a thing there, but that's like tangential. If she just comes back as another boss later on, that'd be neat. We'll find out, I guess. That's why she wants our soul. Okay. Her license is revoked, but she's still gonna she's still saying. They did tie our special soul into it, but that's only because of how powerful we are and how dense our soul's ether is, but not the fact that we can die and come back. That's in the game. We're hard to kill, right? They haven't openly said that all the times we fall in battle we just get back up, but I mean it kind of has the same thing in World of Warcraft, right? That we're special, you can die and you can go back to your body, whatever. But in Final Fantasy XIV, it's just that we have an incredibly dense soul. So even if we're temporarily removed from it, we could still return to it. Because we're not playing the Iron Man challenge here, where one death is it. Like most people, outside of course, people of Solution 9. Wait, Eutropy. Even if it's to save yourself, you can't take the soul of another. It isn't right. Eutropy. It's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul is being eaten away. Well. No, we haven't died in the story, but we've died in gameplay a lot. And they've tied, my point is, they tied a lot of gameplay systems in this raid. Like summoning your allies, they're holograms, souls that they'll release after you do, but they're not, they're just other players, right? It's different ways they tied gameplay to the story. And I was wondering if they would tie the gameplay of us being able to come back, right? We can res as something, but they didn't. They just said we're just a very dense soul. But yeah, our character, we almost died in Endwalker, but we didn't actually die. That's all I bring that up for, is that they specifically have tied gameplay systems. They even talked about loot. They talk about the loot you get as something you get from these challenges, right? They openly are like saying things that the player knows. But yeah, that's all. Forgive my intrusion. I'd come to see how you were faring after your sister's sudden appearance. But I fear I've overheard something most distressing. So you didn't know either, despite your position in Ascension Arcadia? Had I known, I assure you, I would not commentate with such enthusiasm. It was in belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. We must make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. And a note about the Hunger Games thing. In the Hunger Games, the past champions of the Hunger Games, the past champions of the Hunger Games left, for laugh and luxury, right? They were kind of sequeltered away and basically given that, what this kind of, the whole thing is, the champions, they get immortalized and they're whisked away to the life of rich and fame, and they live out their lives in nice comfort, blah, 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 whatever. I can't think of all the different things. But the reality in the Hunger Games is that was a farce. They were mostly done that so that no one else could get to them, so they couldn't learn about the goings on behind the scenes in the Hunger Games, all the garbage and cheating and whatever, and setting up stuff and rigging certain contestants to have way better benefits than others, like that kind of crap. Like that, and we find out about that later in the Hunger Games when the previous winners come back into it. Like that kind of, that front stage, backstage is all I'm getting at. It's not a 1-for-1, but the whole, what we think is happening, but what is actually going on with past champion figures that get taken away and given all this fame and riches and they can live out their lives kind of thing. Like what was happening here was obviously a farce as well. That's what clicked for at least that story point, which clearly both of them are not real. Also, what's up with this freaking, it's the recycling symbol, but it's like the retweet symbol. Just noticed that in the corner. Sorry. Oh man. There's only one thing to do. Yep, make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no, that's the worst thing we could possibly do. The president shows no mercy for those who get in his way. Should we go public with this secret? No one will be safe. Not you or me or any of the fighters. That Eutropia has kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. So I wonder if the president will be more involved in the next tiers, or if they're even like a boss or involved in any way. If they're a somewhat evil force in all this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because of such a ruthless man that he could cover up the disease. I believe we have but one resource. Hey, you must rise to the very summit of the Arcadian and become the Grand Champion. Champion! You see, the Grand Champion is granted access to all the souls in our repository. While it wouldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at the liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skill you've displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. It'll take about a year and a half. All tweets are trash, so it seems appropriate. I mean, okay, you got the deeper joke in there. Thank you. It's going to be Sphene. Like a different copy of Sphene? Or the last copy of her? I don't know. Maybe? If anything, it might be tied to that story. It could be someone, but it could be just a totally separate character. This raid is sort of directly tied to the MSQ, though, at least tangentially through the location. It's not like a totally separate thing. So maybe it could be tied to that. It could be, you know, some copy, some endless still. I don't know if there's any endless that could be around. It could be an AI copy of something. I don't know. You can count on me. That was my intention anyway. Sure, as long as I keep getting rewarded. I mean, that was my intention anyway. I like raiding in this video game. Good, good. Now, I would garner suspicion if I lingered too long, so I shall take my leave, if you'll excuse me. As you recall, I can't fight any matches for a while, and given what I now know, it's just as well. I'll of course continue to support you as best I can. At the same time, Naomi and I will undertake our own search for a cure for psychonecrosis. Digital Scarlet Rot. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you or anyone else for that matter. Well, we'll find out. Each tier is 8 months apart, so we've got 16 months to wait until we figure all that out. Yep. Oops. Yes. And then? Gosh, it'd be so cool if the raid series were voiced, though. You can even tell the previous ones have the better... You can always tell what voice cutscenes are normally about the camera movements. But, gosh, it feels crazy to think that the way they budget this game is that they can't voice act the raid series. Because the raid series and the alliance raids would elevate this game to quite a degree, I would feel. Because there's already voice actors for a lot of these characters. But they just don't do the whole thing. Because voice actors get paid by the page. So if they've got 12 pages of dialogue to read versus like 300, like the main cast do, like Wooklamot and them and the main cast for the MSQ, I don't know. It just feels like it's one more thing this game could really do well is to voice act their raid and alliance raid series. Because if we could hear all the stuff that happened in the 12 raid, last expansion, all the different people talking to us, there's so much more emotion in having a voice actor deliver all these lines. But instead of having it all just text, it would be such a huge ramp up, I feel, in story quality to have them voice acted. Because then you could just hear all the actual canon pronunciations of all these names that you never know how to pronounce. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nayuni's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, we'll have to go along with it. So come and find me when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. There was our new light heavyweight champion. I have been most eager to talk to you, my friend. I don't know whose voice that is. Oh, it's the reporter. I leave a proper introduction as an order. My name is Gabbro. I almost called him Garbo. And I am a cartoonist, that is a storyteller, in the medium of art. Most of my works were inspired by the battles in the Arcadian. I'd love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of the unstoppable upstart. That's his voice now. Yeah, the last thing in the MSQ was the Arcadian powering back up again. Yeah, so it is... But that's also... You had a raid tease, though, last expansion, too. The last cutscene that was shown was a raid tease to Pandemonium. So there have been connecting points like that. But... I think it's the only two that's ever happened. I don't think there was one in Shadowbringers, was there? I don't think so. I don't think it was an Eden series tease, I don't believe. But I don't remember. Now, I still have some few preparations to attend to, but as soon as that is finished, I should be most obliged to hear your tales. Gabbro's work are tremendously popular in Solution 9, and the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your own popularity. You could do worse than have a chat with him. All right, then. I guess we're getting spell speed, because I'm not taking tenacity, piety, or skill speed. That's for darn sure. So, is that a raid follow-up quest, or just a story side? Yeah. No, it's not. I was like this and thought he had a quest over his head. He does not, actually. Pick on someone your own size is the name of the achievement. That's pretty good. So he doesn't have anything else right now, then? I guess he'll have a quest line later. Maybe he'll be part of the next raid series. Oh, I was hoping you'd stop by. I'm afraid I've yet to complete my preparations. Forgive me, but I must that you wait a touch longer. Or maybe he'll have like a patch content stuff and the interim stuff. I'm not sure. Like directly saying that he'll be back, but like maybe just in the next series, I suppose. Hey, Nayuni and I will look into an alternative cure for psychonecrosis as best we can. In the meantime, you should focus on preparing for the cruiserweight division. It's filled with fearsome fighters, and I want you in peak condition when you face them. All right, Yaana. See you in 8 months. That's it. That's my first time going through the Arcadian. A little bit of blah, a little bit of ranting, a little bit of debating myself, I guess. But that's the series. That's it. There'll be more Final Fantasy XIV content, of course, live and on YouTube if you're watching this in the archive format. But whole MSQ will be up by the time this goes out. You can watch that or anything else that I've been putting out, like the But I'm Bad series, where I play long-form RPGs like Soulsborne games. There are over 500. I think there are like 540 videos in that series now. It's vast. So I'll thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I like that quest name. Pick on someone your own size. A lot of people are so much spam right next to me. So we got some okay materia and some completely useless materia. This and this. Garbage. Also this. We got our first light heavy hollow blade. We need 6 more of these.